All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It is episode 2 with Curt Ahring of the Dog Life. And as we finished episode 1, you've seen Curt loading Ironman up into the truck or getting ready to. And that is where episode 2 will take off. We have a great hunt with Curt. This is Friday night. We go back the next night and we hunt with Curt and crew. That will be showcased in episode 3, maybe 4. We will see. But in this episode, you will see my hunt with Curt and a very young dog and a very talented dog in Ironman. Curt was a blast. As always, we had a great time, and I hope you guys do too.
Yeah, walking this dog. Well, I'm walking this dog. Yeah, I'm walking this dog. Yeah, old Buster, I love you, buddy.
I am so excited. I don't brag on the son of a bitch too much. I let them brag on themselves. But I know why them kids got to have me now. They don't know. You know what I mean?
Use a good mouth when he barks around.
Yeah. Sounds like old Bill leaving.
Yeah.
How. Brian Littlemeyer said, if that's a world champion, I'm quitting. I said, well, that's a world champion that wins with a coon on the end, Jack. Yeah. Hi, precious girl. I'm not leaving my shoes out here for you to autograph. All right, let's go, big boy. Get back. Hey! You listen to me. Listen. Here. You're going to get smarter. You're going to get smarter. Come here. Big son of a gun. Big old strap at head. I'm not lifting your big ass up. You ain't like Whitey. That Blackie can jump over the box. Come on. Hey, get in. Nothing else. He's a world champion loader. Yeah, what a head on him. Still hunting that TrackMan shit all them years. You turn him loose. If he looks good, he'll take after TrackMan. If he looks like shit, he's going to take after threesome.
That's just like all them other guys when their dog does good, don't give TrackMan no credit.
Ain't that the truth? That old drive line, all them dogs out of their TrackMan bitches. You know they're saying it's out of a TrackMan bitch. You can bet on that shit. Oh yeah, I give them hell. Well, I think we'll go down. I'm gonna get me a pair of gloves, my lights in the truck, tracking system, see if she's pulled up. And I can still get some good ones, but you still got to have that good bitch to get those grades, don't you, Josh? You know what it is. You've been in this shit.
All the TrackMan pups started treeing. The same way Bone Collector got big and rat.
They treed at a young age.
Because they would tree quick, tree easy.
You know, a man can always sell something at trees.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Guest told me one time, he said, Curt, this is back when we had Hayes Jr. and Hoodlum and all them. He'd say, you can get a whole lot done split treeing, but you can't get much done split tracking. I used to think that's the funniest shit. I said, Jimmy, you're crazy. He likes that TrackMan shit in there on them threes.
I swear I'd never have any, and look at me now, Curt.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I got one up at the house, got some TrackMan.
That's only because of company.
Company was a good one.
Oh my God, I'd give anything to have him back today. You know what?
But you know, it wasn't ever TrackMan I didn't like. It was TrackMan's daddy.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
it's kind of like an old girlfriend I had. You know, she was gorgeous, but her mother wasn't quite so pretty, but you couldn't take it out on her daughter. You know what I'm saying? You copy?
Yeah.
It just kind of moved on that way.
No, I didn't give old TrackMan a fair shake. I'll admit that.
It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter. Hell, it is what it is. It's the way it works.
We've all been wrong before.
Shit, I've been wrong. Hey, I made every mistake. Yeah. I've been on my 3. I got a bike hunting license the first couple of years. But you know, I got a way of bringing the best out of everybody. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And I don't mean to be, and I've grown up a lot. But my God, Years ago, I could see where I was a handful.
Years ago. Hell, that was just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably what Ashley told Buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he can bring the worst out in the guy. Come here, Iron Man. You hit me in the head. This dog should have been in my house and getting some manners. These boys done a very good job with him. I had him running loose on the farm forever. He would, don't lick me in the face. Damn. You won't be licking me when I club you.
You ain't gonna club. I ain't never seen you
I
club.
ain't never clubbed one in my life. Come here.
Even when they need it.
Yeah, that's the trouble. And what we're going to do, we're going to walk down there and cut him along this cornfield. He can go 3 miles if he wants up there. Hopefully we get one right here close. This is the same old TrackMan type stuff. Come here, boy. Come here. Get in there. Where you're going to go, it don't matter. He can go down to the creek. There's a crossing there that he can go into. This is a nice cattle pasture. Little pond up on the hill, a little bit of corn here. Now by himself like this, he'll stay. Must have smelled a germ. Most of these dogs I got can smell a germ on the interstate, I tell them.
He's still a young dog.
Yeah, he is. We grand him out at 16 months old. And he's about 18 months old right now. I'm just going to shoot him coons, let him break himself, you know.
That's the best way.
Yeah, I don't want to take nothing out of him. You put another dog with him on the ground, it makes him, you know how every dog competes, boy. He's a little more pleasurable, controllable like this. He's a dog that'll be in there 900 and you'll think he's about 150, you know what I mean? He's gonna carry good. Man, we ate like hogs up there tonight, didn't
Boy,
we?
that was good food.
It was.
I ain't gonna lie, Kurt, on the back of my mind, I'm hoping that dog don't go very far.
Well, we're gonna be able to drive.
I say,
I didn't dump this dog where I can't drive, okay? He's one of them kind, Josh. And he's also one of them dogs, when you walk to a tree, you look it over, make sure you ain't overlooked a coon.
Yeah.
That's a very good feeling too on some of these. I've had some I walk up, I don't want to look. I always tell the truth. Most of these guys forget.
We've all had them dogs where we walk in there and we see the coon and we go, holy shit, they got one.
Yeah. When you hunt pups, you see it all, don't you, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Six will never catch him.
Yeah.
And he
He's moving in there pretty good piece.
oh,
now.
he'll go in there and he's got gas with it, you know.
Good locate.
Very good locate and a very good tree dog. In today and age, if they're not treeing and they ever let up once, they automatically, these guys get together. Kurt, he's moved 150 yards to the left. You know what I mean? I said, boy, you gotta love that shit. So I want one barking as hard as he can.
Yep.
You know, my dad hunted with Banjo too, and he said the only way a dog could tree any harder than that son of a bitch is to have two heads. Oh, air's even heavy tonight and dog's mouth still.
Yeah.
But he ain't put it out yet. Zach, I keep wanting to call you Zach McBee. That's because I'm out to beat his ass. He called me and he said, hey, had a dog out of hunter, wins another pickup. I said, really? I said, well, look at the other son bitch. He's double bred TrackMan and Cold Sweat. He never mentioned that part. Well, I didn't know that. I said, I figured that.
Didn't look too hard, did he?
He didn't look too hard, did he? You can bet your ass he knew what it was. What I like about him, if he gets bogged down, he's got enough brains where he drifts on out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of that's natural shit. And that's probably a good trait, so I'm going to claim that from the TrackMan side, you see? That's what everybody else does. All the good shit they claim, right?
Cut the top of the hill, didn't he?
Yeah, he's further than you think. He's crossed the bottoms, and he's going up in the big oak timber now. When you get older, you look for spots to turn these kind of dogs loose, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we could be making 2 or 3 circle trees or make 1 tree and have a coon in it when he's done, you know?
One coon beats 3 circle trees, don't it?
Yes, it does. Don't get me wrong, I'm a tree dog man, but I like them goods. This son of a bitch says he's 63 miles from here. Hell,
He does got a good mile.
you gotta love these things.
Well, if he's 63 miles, we're definitely driving.
Yeah, we're gonna drive anyway if he's just 2 miles. You are right. Hunting over here on Merle's Branch. I didn't even know there was a Merle over here. Should have been hunting for 20 years and I couldn't tell you who owns it. I'd rather beg, hey, wouldn't you rather beg for forgiveness?
It's a lot cheaper than permission most of the time.
Why, yeah. Hey, ain't nobody owns this shit. We're all just paying a state. Some got bigger leases than others. That's the way I was brought up. This son of a buck is all the way to the other end of this section. That's the wind blowing. I thought it was a car coming. I was going to say jump and hide. Some of it's are ignorant today, ain't they? You carry a pistol when you go hunting?
All the time.
Me too. I suggest everybody have one. My wife said, I don't think that's very good. I said, hey, listen, I'm at least going to wing one of them if they kill me, you know?
At least know they was in a fight.
Yeah, shit. One time I come back from a hunt and I'm not paying attention. I won accidentally and I'm bragging, talking to every son of a bitch on the road. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning and the damn gas light come on in that Toyota. So I thought, hell, I'll just run in here to Decatur, nice town of Decatur. You hear him right there? One bark tree dog.
Yeah,
You like that?
I love that.
That's if it's the right kind, ain't he? TrackMan. Hey, that good part of there come from TrackMan. Hey, let's drive around. You got a problem with that?
Nope, no problem at all.
Let's get it. Ain't he going to be easy to call?
I ain't even looked, Curt.
Made a grand night, won all them casts legit, and they probably never shot him 17 coons.
Yeah.
So everything he does is natural. But I had to get him out of there, put him where there's some coons, so he learns that he can tree a coon right here, you know? And he will too. But he's one of them son of a guns that seems like he's in there. Missed that goddamn coon by a tree, didn't you? Oh well.
You got to finish that story about when you was going into Decatur with your gas light on.
Yes, I will. So, let me make sure. So I pull in there, and I knew. You ever been somewhere and your gut gets to hurting, like you're like, man, I know this ain't the right deal. But I knew I was in the wrong spot when I walked in there to pay for my gas to put the money under the glass. Well, there's 3 nice gentlemen there at 4 in the morning. You know who I'm messing with, these crackheads. So I walk outside, and anybody knows me, I ain't never had no money. And I had a bunch of ones and shit wadded up in my pocket. It looked like I had a roll that big, you know. Probably wasn't 150 bucks in the whole deal. Well, I go in there and I pay for some gas. I think it might have been 25, 30 bucks. Got me a pop. I start out. Well, the one boy's watching me up here at the cash register. The other guy, I think, was working with me. You know, working with him, Josh. You know what I mean? So he says, hey, you wouldn't help a brother out, would you? Well, you know me in my mouth, you know. I'm thinking, you don't see these scars on my head by being quiet. I said, hey, brother, why don't you get a job? That helps. Me, of all people, to say that. Well, I walk out. You know how you see out of the corner of your eye? He walks out behind me. The other two sitting in a bench, and they're coming. And I'm headed to the damn gas pumps. Well, back then, I had a 9mm, and I thought, boy, they're great. But what good is them guns that big if you ain't got them on you? They're always in the truck in the glove box, right? So now I got one that's this big that stays with me after this trip. A little 380. So I start to that truck, the other two get up, and they said, hey man, this one's going. I don't even know what the hell you're saying altogether, because I was freaking out. So I kind of make, with my cat-like reflexes, I make a zig and a zag, and I get to the truck. Hey, I grab for that pistol, and this other dude, he's just about by the door, and I say, hey bud, you might get me, but I'm gonna hurt one of y'all. I can promise you. Hey, and I'm a shaking and carrying on it, and I grabbed for that gun and this sumbitch, and I had some cash left in my pocket, not a whole bunch of it there. So I had it wadded up like a paper ball, and I throwed it out there. Well, the other two, they grabbed it. This other dude's gonna be a smart ass and a survivor, he thought. Hey, bud, I got that gun. I couldn't hit him if I wanted to, but I'm waving that sumbitch around. And my dad always told me, he said, hey, Curt, you're gonna carry a pistol. You better use it, because if they take it from you, they're going to shove it up your ass. So I got that going on in the back of my mind. I think I'm going to have to shoot this son of a bitch. Well, he got yelling, don't be ignorant, don't be ignorant. Well, don't be ignorant was done over. We was all both ignorant, you know. So I'm thinking the guy in the gas station sees what's going on, right? That's when I figured out that I was working with him. So I've got this gun, and I'm screaming and yelling, and I'm trying to put gas in at the same time. And he found them other guys grabbed that cash, and they're yelling some kind of bullshit to him. Well, I got that gas in there, and I was shaking like a dog sitting in a feed seat, man. I ain't kidding you. So I get in there, and I get going down the road, and I call my wife. I said, man, I just escaped death. Well, how ignorant are you to go somewhere like that? I said, listen, I was out of gas. What are you supposed to do? And all this time, I thought Decatur, Illinois is a pretty good town, but listen, all these towns got some issues going on anymore, you know. But ever since then, I got a small pistol. No more big ones. Everybody might want to have a big one, but it don't do no good when the small one's right here in your hand. But it's just the idea they want.
If I was gonna rob somebody of their cash, I don't think I'd pick Curt Ahring.
Well, hell no. You know I'm as free from money as a frog gets from hair. That ain't no joke. Shit.
He's a moving now, Curt.
Yeah, he got recasted.
Most of them
And
dogs.
he's accurate. Most of the time, he's 85%. That's pretty good today and age.
Yeah. Most of them dogs that bark like that ain't got no sense. He acts like he's got some.
He's got
around the house.
He's
and
got a
everything.
lot of brains. That's the track man overriding that other shit. Don't people love that?
That Brandy was like that. She barked like crazy, but she was real good around the house.
Yeah.
Had manners and everything.
This dog will get even more sensible when he's handled.
Yeah.
He's never been around a circus like me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I sold his sister and wish I'd never sold her when I built that pen. Actually, her mouth would cut in there a little bit. It was a different sounding mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She was like a squall mouth type, squeal and squall. But this dog will make a tree and stop right now, you know what I mean? Where she was kind of like a wipeout in a lot of ways. She hit a tree, come back, check it, and that shit bothers me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Took a long time to settle in.
Yeah, but deadly accurate when she did.
Yeah.
But I like a sumbitch to gamble a little bit. He's over across the road again, ain't he? Let's walk up through here. Got him, ain't he?
I didn't hear him locate there. I wasn't paying no attention.
We'll drive down the road.
Yeah.
Can't hear him right
Straight in?
now. Straight in.
That's what she said. Straight in. Tracy, son of a bitch, let's go.
Up and down, ain't it? There it is right there, Curt.
She don't make many trees without having, but everyone's involved in missing one by a tree. Sometimes I need more of the dogs.
I like dogs that like coons.
That was a rough old track.
Yeah, well, he fixed up.
Oh, he's a son of a bitch to get the coons out of his mouth, too. Good jumping, boy. Good act. Okay, Mom. I'll see you later.
All fair to middling.
That was Cold tree, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That wasn't near as good a track as the one he struck out of the truck.
He worked it up for something else, and this track was tough all the way through the maker. Had TrackMan put some nose on him, right? That's what we're going to tell him. It don't matter.
You know, them
Whatever it
wipeout guys are going to claim him.
Oh, yeah. There won't be nothing good out of the TrackMan part, right? It'll be threesome and sunrise. I'll have to hear that shit. That one bar tree dog, you know where that comes from.
Oh, yeah. That's a fact.
I gotta have that the way I call one. I'm the worst handler in the world.
I'll guarantee it. He better not be throwing it running.
Hey, he better not, Eddie said. I'll give him some bitches 100 quickly. Now I'm bucking it for him.
Yep.
Okay, where we at now?
Truck should be right through there. Just
Yeah,
follow
right
this
around
field
the
to the
corner.
road.
Good job. Well, we did, hey, we walked a little wrong, but it's also right. You know what I mean?
Better walking.
Better walking, we walked into him. Come on, you old coon.
Yeah, we're pointed right at the road now, Curt.
Right on. I never thought we'd ever see this kind of moisture. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Tail. Oh, dear. Spin it.
Well, there's one less coon in there anyway.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about treeing that one again.
Boy, you put that son of a bitch right on him, didn't you, son? You're my kind of shooter. I hate them guys that shoot and cripple my dogs all up.
Don't let Finley shoot one for you.
Fuck that. Hollow points. Fuck no, I'd probably take the gun and want to shoot him. I can see him now. Shooting and laughing. The whole time.
Yep.
So this pup you have now, Josh, is out of Con. And what's that bitch's name?
Hazel.
Hazel. That's the TrackMan shit.
Yep.
Man, you're gonna have something now for sure.
Her mama
Quit it.
was
Hey.
out of a cross that was that Rat's Last Warrior and TrackMan's Hot Sauce when they made that cross.
Yep.
Her mama goes back to that.
Okay.
And then her daddy goes back to old South Stylish Rebel.
Well, that's good shit. Both ways, you ought to hit.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'll hit. These others got brains.
He may have too many.
Well, you know, that's saying a lot too, because
Them dogs need a touch of ignorance.
they do. I love Tyson. That son of a bitch needs a little more, he needs a little ignorance like Whitey for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because he's no trouble. This dog here's got a little ignorance. He's kind of like me. We'd have drove up the hill, we could have walked right through.
Yeah. We didn't know that at the time though, did we?
I didn't either. We needed the exercise.
After all that
We
damn...
wore off some of that cobbler.
No kid. I didn't need this coat. I know that.
Hey, you see how the dog acts? You can tell he don't know nothing yet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's all natural.
He wants to
Yes.
go.
His leading and everything. His recasting, he don't know to go north, south, or east or west. You know what I'm saying? He'll learn though.
Well, you got a couple months to put it in him before Super Stakes.
Yep. That's what I say.